Hey guys, it's the Tin Man, starting out zoomed and really steady for you, because I'm on a wharf, and I'm going to show you something really important, so please hang around. First of all, we're going to look at that, and I hope I can make out if that's got scraping on it. See that timber there, that cross member? And then if you compare it to that there, and then we're going to go over to here. I'm going to see it again. There's no light on it in very many places. That's helpful. That one's helpful. We can see it maybe on top a little bit. But you see that. What I'm questioning if that's going to be actually scraping. Another thing, I'm on closed zoom right now. See these colors on here? Those are on there, I'm pretty darn sure, because the splitting that is going on this, some of these timbers. Here's another one here with a couple of colors on it. I've never seen those colors before, and I really like them, because the hydro guys should start just relying on those for a certain amount of saving their poles. I'm going to show you some other damage that can be because of these guys. Am I fully correct? I don't know, but I know people in the industry here of this, and you know, ignorance can only go so far until you start pushing that to the side and actually trying to be intelligent. Some people with their mindset stuck on religion and family and careers and stuff, those things are so important to them they can't take on something else that's probably bigger than all of those. And so they just cowardly use whatever excuses they want to pretend that they are not understanding or somebody else isn't making sense. Hey, there's a little hook there if you want to jump over and grab it. But anyways, so look at the splitting there. Look at down there. Okay, that's in the sun a little bit. I want to get that down there. Yeah, I survive on what we survive with the camera, guys. And then I see it some more. Where am I? Sorry. Right there. That one might come in good. Yes, it might be just the oil and stuff, but I just wanted to see if there was some splitting in there. But unnecessary damage. Like, there's a lot of pros out there in this industry. Like, I've been out of it for a while, so I'm not calling anything. I'm just telling you to be aware because of what I know to call. And so in certain spots you might find where there's unnecessary damage. This looks like it has double damage from maybe a honest hit or push or something, because there is damage there and there is damage here. Now what those smart guys have to do is really see if that structural damage could have happened at the same time as this one by when they're working around here, looking on the outside and so on and so forth. So I'm not arguing it either way. But I'm telling you, they'll start doing things if they haven't already started. But I believe these logs are going into a heavier splitting pattern than you guys may have ever noticed before. So just pay attention for that. Pay attention for cat post-like symptoms on your wood, where you see just plucking at it like you might go right to a bird or a squirrel or a chipmunk or something like that. But look at it kind of like in a cat post kind of scratching kind of thing. I see it quite often on live, and I believe we'd see it on dead at this state anyways, because that helps with water penetration. And with these things, they'll just try anything for water penetration. So damaging isn't out of the question. Another thing would be neat to see if this damage continues to kind of worsen at a higher pace than just, you know, falling apart until they get around to fixing it. Peace out from the Tin Man. They're everywhere. And those guys right down there in that boat, the very first boat we see there, RCMP, they do not know that they're everywhere. And I'm pretty sure that they don't. Oops. Great place to be, guys. Get out of the house, have some fun. Go for a walk. Stay safe. Tin Man. Just bringing you information. This here is speculative information right now. I'm putting it in your mind. Whatever trade you are, you will have an impact from these guys. If you're a nurse and you work in a hospital, you are having an impact from these guys, even at the hospital. Peace out. That's not a hospital, that's somebody's house who's, he probably doesn't understand what's going on with his trees all the time. And then he's got caves being dug under his house. He doesn't even know it. And then over there would be the monastery in behind there somewhere, and I think we probably used to be able to see the monastery bell tower from here, but not anymore. Not sure on that, but yeah, they'll probably be wondering what's going on with trees and stuff too. So, overgrowth spasm. Peace out.